We're in Miami Gardens, Florida. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Owls going up against the Suns. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the slab, Braxton Garrett. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots. All right, first pitch coming up. Drake Baldwin digs in now. And a foul ball.
No, that's down. Ball.
One, two now. On the ground. And that one handled. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 8, Kyle Farmer.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. And first offering is fouled off. Farmer working through some struggles lately. The 0-1. And a slider misses down and away.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
That one in the dirt.
That's a ball.
Ball 2. And they'll do it again. The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2-2 down. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Nice grab on the run. Out number 2. Okay, let's check out the lineup. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year. Currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Oh, Boog, this lineup puts the ball in play, and in an era of high strikeouts and big swings, increasing contact makes them dangerous. We'll see if this pitcher can get some support from the defense.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, left field. And that'll do it. Xavier Edwards now at the plate.
No, that's it.
And he drops it down the third baseline.
That
and
ball's
that goes foul. That's in there. That is strike 2. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Ball, that's down.
Stowers went deep in his most recent game. And a swing and a miss there. Runner on the go. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Connor Norby swings through it for strike one. That one ripped but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Here's the power hitting catcher, Agustin Ramirez. In the air, right field, Dubon settles underneath it, brings it in.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Otto Lopez.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Otto Lopez. Line drive, that's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third.
Well, there you go, the RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. This one in the air, center field. And the inning is over. Top of the second, so here's Riley now. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. And the lefty with the 0-1. Way out front for strike two.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
The 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. Popped in the air. Left field. Stowers takes it in for the out. And there's one away. One out man at first. And now the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The shortstop takes the ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Swings through that one for strike two. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Bottom half of inning number 2, leading off Christopher Morel. Holmes making his 10th start of the year. A former first-round pick back in 2014. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and There's just not.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come.
0-1 down. Right through there for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Edwards in the box now, takes strike 1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Catches, stumbles, hangs on. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Suns, the left fielder, Kyle.
Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Swing, and he popped it up. Riley under it. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Top half of the third inning. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Right fielder, number 14, Mauricio Dubon.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Line drive, and a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Going. Gone. And we're level. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Drake Baldwin will hit next. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throw cut off to second, but he's in there easily.
Up next,
put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kyle Farmer getting ready to hit. High fly ball right field. Morel has a beat on it. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Up next for the Owls.
So digging in, Michael Harris the second. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Swings through that.
He has a tendency to chase out of his zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
One away with a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got it. That's out number 2.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
2 outs and a runner at third here in the second game of the series. That one way inside. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. And the runner holds. The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. This one chopped up the middle. Over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 come across to score in the inning.
Leading off for Miami, the designated hitter, Connor
Norby. Leading things off, it takes a strike. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Otto Lopez. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. That one the other way. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Here's the throw. Safe. He beat the tag. 3-2. They take the lead. So up next, Jacob Marcy. In the air, left field. White takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Christopher Morel. Ripped, but it curls foul. Ramirez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On a line out towards center. And that is that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. The Suns have the advantage, 3-2. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Out to short, Lopez. In plenty of time to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for Alabama, the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal.
Now it's the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that's a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Struck out swinging his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. In the dirt. He's in the top 10 for most stolen bases in baseball right now, Singy. You can't ignore him when he gets on base. This one in the air, center field. Marcy gets under it, and there's 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Mauricio Dubon. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Up the middle. Whips it to first. And that will end the inning. Bottom of the fourth, down to third baseman, Javier Sinoja.
That missed. That's a ball.
And a foul ball. Strike on the inside corner.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
That one almost got him. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2 now. Goes down looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Paulie, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
The batter, number 9.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So back to the top of the order. At the plate, Xavier Edwards. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Climb the ladder with that fastball. 0-2. Got him swinging. We go to the top of the fifth. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Eli White. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Cade Gibson, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Bender, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That one almost got him. On the ground to third. Jump throw across his body. On the money. Nice play.
Great fundamentals there at first base. A textbook example of putting your body in position to make a play and doing just that. That's how they teach you to do it.
Right side. Paulie steps on the bag, and the first 2 set down at the top of the fifth. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Farmer. That's towards center. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Inside corner, that's a strike. 0-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
And that one is downstairs. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. 1 down.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Now it's going to be Connor Norby. Slice down the right side. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 here. To third. Tosses across to first. Home half of the fifth inning moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Agustin Ramirez, the next to hit. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Swings through that one. Hard hit right side. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Well, one-run game. Michael Harris II digs in now. Swings through that one for strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it. Activity in the bullpen. Andrew Nardi, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Enriquez, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. One away.
Up next for the Owls, the third baseman.
Here is Austin Riley. 1 for 2. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next pitch is outside. Out front, rip foul. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Slings to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for Alabama, the designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski, the second MLB Yaz, steps in. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Owls.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Kevin McGonigal. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Otto Lopez. And that drops in for a strike. Curveball over for a called strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Marcy in the box again. Takes a strike. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it is gone. He leaves the yard to right. Christopher Morel will hit next.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That clips the corner. Lifted in the air, right center field. Harris on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Got him looking for the K. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. 2 down, bases empty. Stepping in, Graham Pauley. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. White turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Nardi.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
The 1-0. This one in the air, center field. Marcy under this one. Takes it in for the out. Next to hit, Mauricio Dubon. He's one of the best players in the game. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a ball popped in the
Foul
air.
ball.
And that is foul. Base hit center field. And that's a 1-out single. So digging in, Eli White. He's already homered in this game. Late on that fastball.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's the 0-1.
Nope, ball.
Fastball for a strike. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Winning's what I do, kid. I don't take no L's. Make my haters lose it.
Edwards leading things off and takes a strike. To the right side. Albies. Low throw, and he can't hang on to it. Man at first, nobody out. Now here is Kyle Stowers. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Riley fires to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Connor.
Now it's the DH, Connor Norby.
Yeah.
Swing and a pop-up. McGonigal under it. 2 down.
Up next for the
Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
Yeah.
And there's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Sets him down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. So they can't do anything. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ronnie Enriquez.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Farmer, the
That's the
leadoff
ball.
batter, as he looks at ball one.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fastball for a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Hard liner. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And that's going to roll to the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Ball
Riley
inside.
In the box, lays off for ball one. On the ground to the left. Throws to first. Got him. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Swing and a foul straight back. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The 0-2. Foul tip straight back. And that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. Man at second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's a ball.
That's
Went with the
That's the ball.
sweeper. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Lopez leading things off and takes a strike. Kinley measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. And here is Jacob Marcy. Back to the 6th. He drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Ball.
On the ground, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done. Base is empty after the double play. Christopher Morel now at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball, left side. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Stowers takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Foul ball. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. That one pushed to the left and foul. In the air, right field. Morel drops steps, heads back on it. And there's two down. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win it.
And King Cornelius defeated the terrible dragon, and all the people in the land were very happy. Oh no, let me finish the book.
Sorry, Mommy.
And the people came to the king's side cheering,